AP Runeglaive Gangplank.
Yeah.
I don't even care if he locks us in. I'm going to tell the Gangplank story anyways.
Let's go.
Yeah, you either do the full AP Runeglaive, or I was watching Keen last night.
A bunch of 120 AP items. Ninja will continue that trend, playing mid lane Diana, his second champion played. You mentioned earlier him, though. To be honest, I don't know if Kalista and Ahri is going to be enough.
Emperor and Smoothie did the Gromp, so the whole team was jungling at the start of the game.
Yeah, pretty much League of Legends now, in a nutshell. Jungle and everything becoming a team objective. This is going to maybe many junglers, but a fight coming to the bot lane. A great body slam flash. Gonna catch up Otter, and the explosive charge takes the kill. Emperor's low. Trashy wants it. A great flash from Emperor, and no Void Spike comes out. But Rocket jumps over the wall. Kez gonna get away safely. Flares also burned his teleport. Catastrophic for enemy.
Yeah.
About 2 minutes here where he can make more plays. He can go for a dragon or a bot lane gank. Oh, flash! Body up goes through the anchor to catch up to Smoothie, who is a flashless Nautilus. The repeat gank from enemy esports. TDK pushes the wave, gives the kill over to Otter. Comeback's happening.
Very smart right there by Trashy to immediately return to that lane.
Yeah.
Because mini advantage that would have been gained by Flares teleporting down is the fact that he burned the summoner spells of TDK in doing so. So they punish that immediately.
Oh, wow. Ninja forces the flash from Inox, but he... Oh! What is he doing? What a play from Ninja! Flash Q under the turret.
Wow. That's a testing your limits play right there by Ninja once again. He knew he was first to 6, went incredibly aggressive as soon as he had the cooldown for his Q once again.
Right away.
Yeah.
Won't be able to fit it in later.
It makes him also less bruisery. Haunting Guy's health really helps Rumble early, but here comes TDK. Roam down from Rumble. They're trying to force a Shen ult as well.
Ooh, flash just in time by Otter, and actually no, just by Trashy. Otter just walked away enough. Explosive cast.
This could be a big fight for enemy. They still have a lot of their ultimates coming in here, and a lot was burned by TDK. Here comes the Shen Force.
Shen ulti in on Inox, but Inox way too aggressive. Tries to get away. He's burning down, but actually survives. A kill and a Trashy. They force Emperor out as well. Enemy getting the better side of this fight. They get control back over Dragon, and yes, enemy esports gets the kill, gets the Dragon, gets away safe.
The trust of the Shen ult was almost too great right there, but Inox does manage to escape. It gives him the fight and the Dragon, and they're continuing to try and pressure here.
You know, it doesn't add up that target specifically, much less against everyone else, and
he's squishy.
He's very squishy. Taunt comes back in, easy knock him, and down goes Seraph. Equalizer barely comes out before he dies, but uselessly so. Only kills 2 caster minions. Ninja gets charmed, though, wants to fight Inox. Level 11 for both. You can see the MR stacking working pretty well. Nice pull back to get rid of some of the ultis, and they burn down from challenging Spike gives Ninja the kill.
Yeah, that's the mini ignite slash mini exhaust giving him the tick right there, and they're maybe going for a bit more.
Man,
that was
a good
a strange
explosive cast. Well, they thought they could force the kill off the stun, but walks out the base. Merlin Amakan in for Inox, so no MR from the Ahri build, even though he has a null magic mantle here. A jump in for Emperor, that's actually typical for him though, and that's gonna mean Otter is a bit overextended. He will get ulted out. No, doesn't get used. Otter just gets killed right away. Even despite the Flare's ulti, a knockback only knocks back body drop. He's gonna stay safe, but another one for 0. Engage works for TDK, and they're back in a good spot.
Emperor doing a whole bunch of damage, but Inox is roamed down. Ninja's still in mid.
That could be a risk. A flash knockup comes through. The charm is going to land, and they've already killed off Seraph. Flash unable to be used. A double kill for Inox finally enters into this fray.
Really strange development there, because Ninja clearly has the one-on-one advantage on Inox, so any roam he should theoretically be able to match, and he's already killed the turret. The fact that he did not follow through there really punishes TDK. It seemed like a surprise, but lost the second, as happened earlier in the game as well in the bottom lane. Enemy doing a really good job on the counter-attack for the most part, but now Ninja with a counter-counter.
Really nice pull in. Kez over the wall ends the body slam. Shen ulti pop to try to save Trashy, and he's got body drop nearby. A big taunt comes through, does damage to Ninja, but the chase is still on. Gets body drop with the shield activation, and now poor Shen overextended. 6-5 TDK taking the kill lead once more. Esports right now really missing the fact that they don't have an Aegis or a Locket, despite the 2 big
items earlier on was to make it so they build up, but we actually have a fight probably approaching here, so we'll get to that later.
We'll continue later. Ninja, the most fed member on the map, just doesn't even take damage with the defensive build. Otter gets the Shen ulti. They're still trying to kill up Diana. They will do so. The shutdown on the big fed member at TDK. Seraph dies afterwards. It's a 2-for-1 though, as they have lost Smoothie. In goes Emperor, gets the kill, looks for the reset, and stays safe for now. Trashy and Flares maybe on the run. No, they go in. They catch the stun on Emperor. Tristana low on health. One more hit will do it. Flares gets the kill. Down goes the Nautilus as well, a 4 for 2, all said and done.
Yeah, over-aggression by Ninja early on, once again not respecting the Shen ult, and then the rest of TDK trying to reserve for a jungler. Every time he kills Raptors, he's getting that extra 30 from his smite. But this is
safe.
A nice little play by NME.
Knock up on an Emperor. Wow, down he goes. Inox forced to run, but he's going to get enough time. Seraph now low. Otter pushed away to the front line, now isolated, but they do enough damage to continue the TDK retreat. Smoothie goes down as well. Flares a few inches away from killing Seraph. Void Spike's not going to be enough, and NME Esports continue to take team fight wins. The TDK assassination cannot break through the
carry. Brilliant play right there, and this gives them an opening to take Baron. They have the Callista secure as well, so steal would be a dream, and they steal it!
The double smite! The Rend was early! The kills come back through, but Baron stolen by Ninja off a bad Rend from Otter. Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, maybe.
No, there's going to be a force in the mid lane, though. Emperor might be caught out.
Oh, yeah, back to the mid lane. Emperor very, very low. Ignite is on, but the kills can't quite come through, but Trashy durable enough to go for the knockup. Ninja
always
jumping
going
in forwards, looking for Inox. Pops, Zonia's can't get it. Flare still has ulti, which means anyone who gets dived is going to be saved so easily.
Decisions, and that's where NME is gaining their edge.
They're doing it again here. They're looking once more for the pick. Body drop is going to land the stun onto the very squishy Seraph. Knockup comes through. Easy kill for Trashy, his 4th of the game. They will wait in top lane. Kez lurking around the shadows. Flares can still join the TV split, pushing the bot lane. Enemy has nothing but time. Charm and a Kez. Smoothie wants in.
An aggressive posture to use that Righteous Flare. TDK may still be looking to fight, but it would be super dangerous.
Flashes in. Inox is going to die for that one. Shutdown comes through. Shen going to be joining somewhat this fray, but Emperor drops out. Bodies drop. Flares is here. Looks for some damage. Otter can re-engage just maybe. Knockouts come through. TP flank from Seraph, but down goes Emperor. Now the battle continues, but Ninja cleaning up absolutely everybody. 2 shutdowns this fight so far. Trashy also drops. It's a 4 for 1 with Flares on the run.
Oh, man.
Wow.
In what started out as a
recall, buy up, and use those to control vision. Flares is going to push the bot lane. Here's the engage towards Kez, gets knocked right up by Trashy, but he's going to take a lot of damage on the not very tanky Rek'Sai. Tanks a Nautilus ult. Flares will drop the inhibitor uncontested. Enemy able to disengage. They forced finally enough pressure to let Flares drop the inhib. Enemy's goal for the inhib, not so much the fight. That works out. He goes back towards mid. That one respawned as well. Still no answer finally. Seraph has recall to defend. Easy retreat for Flares, but keep in mind, he's going through a base gate, and the rest of the team is coming. Rek'Sai else to rejoin the team. He's getting more attack damage. Flares gonna get caught out with the ulti. He's in a 1v2. There's not a lot of damage dealt. I take it back. Seraph does plenty. The dash is not gonna do a whole lot this slow. Oh, man.
This is the moment right here, though, because they get the inhibitor, but the teleport is backed from Seraph. So they did force an inhibitor, but the game is on.
Oh, well, mixed call. They don't go for Kez in the right amount of time. Body drop gets killed. Fate's call was down. Now Otter forced to run away. Ninja in the front lines does not land the reset Q, though. Kez very, very, very low on health. Smoothie does go down to Inox, but Emperor's in the fight. Knocks him over the wall. Trashy does what damage he can. Can't quite claim the kill, though. It's a 1-for-1 jungler for support. Low health on TDK means they will have to give away control for some time. Gold went their way,
but trouble. Why is Seraph still here? A lack of wards and a lack of map presence right here.
They don't land the stuns. They do land the slow from the Randuin's. Easy kill onto Seraph. Flares able to be a CC bot with the activated slow.
Ult that is down for enemies, so they're mostly at full power, and it's a 4v5.
Behind
TDK has taken 4v5s before. Are they willing to do it again?
Inox, a lot of damage before the Shen can even ult. They get the 1 for nothing, but how about the re-engage? Zonia's popped by Ninja. Timbers in the front lines. A lot of damage coming through from Callista. Down to half HP. He's still chasing. A great stun from Annie. They get the shutdown. The fight continues. Enemy's front line is big enough. Kez just barely gets out, but the inhibitor's open. There's a big wave bottom. It is, keep in mind, a 2 versus 4. Enemy can do whatever they want with the map right now.
Clear and get a 3 inhibitor advantage.
All right, once again, Seraph forced to defend. Down to half HP, is dealing damage to Flares, but there's the push on in. Top turret lower and lower. Trashy at half. Hard engage comes in for TDK. They want Inox. Force him to flash away. The re-engage. They're splitting their focus again, but they will knock out Kez. They force Smoothie to flash out, and the turret will go down, opening the 3rd inhibitor. TP comes back in from Shen. Flares already healed back up. Ninja forced to zone. This could be the game-winning push. Here they go. Ninja goes down. Flares in the front line, taking the Nexus turret, but who even cares? Ah, he does. He dies. But it's still going to be the push. 3 members dead from TDK. 3 inhibitors dead. 4 kills now. Emperor, the last one alive. That's going to be the ace. That's going to be the game. NME Esports finally get their 4th win of the split.
What a massive victory right here for NME. This puts them at 4 wins. It keeps TDK at 1, and it is a huge, huge moment for them because they are now 3 games ahead of TDK, who many expected to surge in the standings.
3 games ahead with only 6 games left to play in the
for this NME Esports Club, who has had such a difficult season. They started off with the win against Gravity, very first game, but since then, it has pretty much just been straight struggles. This game broke a 4-game losing streak for them. Most people had been counting them completely out as well, thinking that since TDK got the Koreans in, it was almost a done deal that they were going to lose this game.
Yep.
But NME fought strong in this one. They pulled off the correct picks. They used the Shen quite well. Inox played an assassin. They did everything they could, and they took down TDK in a very bloody game, but it counts as a win, and it solidifies a lot of their place in the standings.
And it also means that for their opponents here, for TDK, they really can't fight for playoffs anymore.